All right, the red light says I'm live. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this video. We're going to go over 7 top questions that home sellers have when they're selling their home in Oklahoma. And this probably applies to any state throughout the 50 states that you're in. So if you're watching this and you're from New York, or if you're watching this and you're from Texas, or if you're watching this and you're from Washington, this probably applies to you also. But it's going to focus on Oklahoma. That's where I practice real estate at. And of course, if you've got a house in any one of those other states, give me a call, shoot me an email, book a Zoom below, because we've got agents in our network in 22 different countries. 22 different countries. So we can help you. Let's go ahead and get started. Question number 1 that most sellers want to know: what's my home worth? Well, we do a market analysis. We compare your house to other houses like it. We look at other different valuation methods through like CoreLogic or RPR, but mainly just look at your home compared to other homes. If you're in a major metropolitan, your neighborhood. If you're in a rural metropolitan, your school system. We just compare what other homes have sold for. And then we say, this is what your house should sell for. Comparing and then giving, if you've got a 40 by 40 shop, we give that more value than a home that doesn't have a 40 by 40 shop. If you've got a swimming pool and another home doesn't have a swimming pool, your house has more value because you have a swimming pool. That makes sense? Every house is different. So we compare them on a home by home basis. Does that make sense? Thumbs up. Just get on my calendar down below. We could do evaluation on your home specifically. We could do, I need to know 5 main questions to discuss with you. And then we'll be able to put the valuation report together, get it emailed over to you. And one of the associates that I work with or I will be able to visit your home and finalize the numbers. Does that make sense? Thumbs up. Thumbs up if that makes sense. You guys follow me? All right, let's go on to the next one. How long will it take to sell my home? That's a great question. The market has historical data. It has historical data that will show you what homes similar to yours will sell for at the price range for those homes. If you price your home high in a market that is neutral, that means you have the same amount of sellers and the same amount of buyers, and you have about a 3 months worth of inventory. Some people will say 6. I'm going to say 3. If you've got about 3 months of inventory, the market's neutral. So buyers are going to buy the house with the most value. Am I right? Would you buy the house with the most value for the price? Thumbs up if I'm right, if you know what I'm talking about, okay? So depending on what you price your home at, the value your home has to offer, and the market, the absorption rate, that'll tell you pretty closely how long it'll take to sell your home. Right now, we're in the upper 30s for the Oklahoma City metro area, And depending on where your house is in the state, we could look at those numbers together, okay? Look at any one of my market update videos that I put out every month. And I definitely go over the days on market on those videos. Questions on that one? Item number 2, what can I do to increase my home's value? Well, do you have an assumable loan? Those are real valuable right now. At the time of this video, if you have an assumable loan, those are really valuable right now. If you have a 3% interest rate on an assumable loan, a lot of people are going to want that over 8% interest rates right now at the time of this video. You guys look at when this video came out. If you're watching this video 3-5 years later, it's going to be different. At the time of this video, if you have an assumable loan, that's very valuable right now. Very valuable. Okay. Does your home have a pool and all the other homes in the neighborhood not have a pool? That'll make it more valuable. Should you go put in a pool just to sell your house for more? No, you should not, guys. Don't put in a pool just to sell your house for more. You're not going to get a dollar for dollar back on that. What you could do to increase the value of your home, guys, is make the curb appeal on point. Trim all the shrubs, trim the trees back, mow, string trim, get the curb appeal on point. Declutter and clean twice, and then get that backyard on point too. Backyards are very important. Your first impression is your curb appeal. Declutter and clean twice. The aroma of the home matters. The size and space that a home, the airiness that a home offers matters. And then the backyard matters too. Those are the least expensive, most quick way to increase value on your Oklahoma home when you go to sell it. Does that make sense? Thumbs up. Thumbs up if that makes sense. Item number 4. Why isn't it working? Item number 4. What are the closing costs associated with selling my home? You've got commissions, you've got taxes, and you've got title costs. Those are the main costs as a seller. Commissions, taxes, and title costs. Get on my calendar, the link's down below, or email me and we could go over your home and I'll put together estimated net to seller, or the agents that I work with will put together estimated net to seller. So you know what your numbers are. You have to know what your numbers are when you're moving. That way you know what makes sense. You've got to know the value of the home and you've got to know your numbers. Those are very important. The first sheet on our valuation report is the estimated net to seller. It's the first sheet because the numbers are important. Commissions, county taxes, government taxes, and title costs. That's it. That's all you got as a seller. Questions? Questions, comment down below. If you want a personalized report for your home, get on my calendar link down below or shoot us an email. And one of the agents or myself will reach out to you and we'll get that calendar lined out so we can do the initial seller call and we can do the valuation report. Item number 5. What repairs or renovations should I make before selling my home? Very good question. Very good question. If you have exterior peeling paint, fix it, scrape it, and paint it. If you have trees or shrubs rubbing on your house, cut them back. Cut them back. If your curb appeal is horrible, get it cleaned up. Okay. Anything that you know that's wrong with the house, get the HVAC serviced. If it's springtime or if it's the fall time, get the HVAC service. Get it up to date. Make sure it's running right. Okay. If you've got a leaky faucet and you know there's a bucket under it, get that faucet fixed. Get that drain line or that supply line on the faucet fixed. Things that you know need updated, update it. Houses, in my experience, mainly get fixed up when they sell and when they're bought. That's when a majority of all rehabs are done, when they're fixed up and when they're bought. Okay. You know what you need to fix up. You don't have to ask me about it. Get it done. Get it done. If you need a list of contractors that can help you, reach out, email me, shoot me a text, reach out so we can get you a list of contractors that other customers have been happy with. And you have to come to a meeting of the minds with that contractor. Make sure everything's in writing with contractors when it comes to the desired job expectations and the cost. Make sure that that is in line, okay? You have to make sure that your expectations are met when you're working with contractors. You have to. Everyone's thoughts, opinions, and ideas for the end of the project is different. That's why contracts are so important with contractors. Next item. Number 6, how can I make my home more appealing to buyers? Curb appeal, declutter and clean, and then do the backyard. And then make sure the aroma smells good. If you have animals, send them to a relative. If you have animals, send them to a neighbor. If you have animals, get them in an animal daycare during the day, guys. Get them out. Get them out. Not everybody loves fur babies. Not everybody loves fur babies. Okay? Don't put up the traditional decorations in a home. You need the home to be timeless. You don't want to put up the typical decorations for the American holidays or whatever country you're in. Don't put those decorations up. Keep the home neutral. Keep the home neutral. Okay? All right? If you're selling a home in Stillwater, don't put Sooner stuff up. Don't do that. If you're selling a home in Enid, don't put things up that have to do with the Navy or the Army or the Marine Corps. It's an Air Force. It's an Air Force area, okay? Keep it Air Force. Keep it military. We love all our military men and women. I served. I have tons of customers that served. I have tons of friends that served. I love them all. But pay attention to your surroundings, guys. Pay attention to your surroundings. Is someone not going to buy your home because you have your Marine Corps metal shadow box up? No. No. Is someone not going to buy your home because you're flying Boomer Sooner in Stillwater? Possibly. Possibly. Same thing goes for Norman. Don't put OSU stuff up, okay? You know what I'm talking about. Thumbs up. Thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. But get all the peel and paint scraped up, curb appeal, declutter and clean twice. Make sure the house smells good, okay? pick up the backyard. That's how you make your house more appealing to home buyers. And then number 7, one of the biggest questions that home sellers have. These are 7 questions that home sellers have when they go to sell their home. Do I need a real estate agent? This is easy to answer. Are you able to handle the 6 questions before this on your own? Step 1, are you able to handle those 6 questions? If yes, you're closer to not needing one. You're closer to not needing one. The second part of the answer is, do you want to handle it? Do you want to handle it? As a real estate agent, twice a week, I'm constantly checking in on every single step throughout the transaction process. I'm constantly checking in on my ads and every single thing I have running for my customers. The team of agents that I work with and that's what we do. This is our full-time job. Selling a home is a full-time job. It is. Are you in a place in life where you can handle 2 jobs? Are you? Or do you have a bunch of kids' sports you have to take care of? Do you have the software to schedule the showings? Do you have the goal to pre-qual the buyers and not let strangers in your home who may not even be able to afford it? They're just there to steal your underwear. Are you able to tell people no in a positive manner that gets them to go to the next step, which is pre-qual? Are you able to do that? If you could do all that, if you have the time to do it, then and you were able to easily answer the first 6 questions about selling your home, you may not need a real estate agent. But if you don't want to deal with consumers who think they know everything, who think they don't have to be pre-approved to look at a house, who think they're going to lowball the poop out of you, if you can handle all that and scheduling showings and dealing with real estate agents who might try to do the same thing, then no, you may not need a real estate agent. But if you want someone to handle all that for you, then yeah, hire a real estate agent. The way the market's appreciated at the time of this video over the last 3 years, you've got a ton of equity. You've got a ton of equity. You're still going to make a lot of money if you haven't done any refi or had any COVID payment deferments. If you didn't do any of that, then yeah, hire a real estate agent. So those are the 7 burning questions that sellers have when they're selling their home. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that notification bell, and giving the video a thumbs up so that other home sellers like yourself who are thinking about selling the home might be informed on these 7 questions. My name is Josh Barnett. I'm an agent with eXp Realty. I want to earn your business, and this channel is part of that process. If you feel like you know, like, and trust me and want to get to know each other more and would like more information on selling your home, then of course, give me a call or get on my calendar down in the link below. I'll see you guys on the next video. And if you've ever thought about a career in real estate, reach out to eXp Realty is obsessed with agent success, and I'd love to show you how they can help you in your real estate career. See you guys on the next video.